courtly duties, he hardly ever comes. Sorry, he's gone again. Well, where is he this time, Maya? How should I know, At? It's not my day to watch him.
But you're his governess.
But I'm not a hunting dog or a spy, and I need to be both to track him down. You're the royal tutor. How about you use your intelligence to track him down? Yes, Miss Sen, you should know where he is.
Well, you're his aunt and the royal advisor. Why don't you know where he is?
Enough of this sniffing. Beyond going missing, he is also hitting the royal scepter again.
Oh dear. Listen up, everyone. Full alert for our wayward Prince Tut. If you find him, bring him back.
And remember, he does not have the authority to have anyone banished. So, if he threatens you with that, don't believe him. Samaria.
No, we didn't look there.
I'm fairly certain that a lowly stray urchin wouldn't be able to cross the desert on his own.
Good point.
All I know is he was supposed to deliver a study scroll to a merchant and never got there.
So just buy a new scroll.
Idiot, did you not hear? It's a study scroll. Scribes use these to study for examinations. They teach math, languages, formulas. It can mean the difference between a ditch digger and a priest, and is worth more than you make in a year.
I don't make anything in a year. I'm your indentured servant.
Yes, you are. And just for acting like such a buffoon, I'm going to add another 6 months to your contract.
Dang it.
Now, let's split up and keep looking. I know that he's somewhere in the city. Come on.
Excuse me, go away. Excuse me, Can't you see I'm trying to study? I don't have much time.
Study what?
Equations, formulas, anything I can learn.
Boring.
Not to me.
Do I know you?
I don't think so, but you look familiar.
So do you.
Why are you hiding?
I'm running away.
So am I. Who are you running away from?
Not so much of a who, but a where. I'm running away from the palace.
The palace? Why would anyone run away from the palace?
Why would anyone run away from the palace? Let me tell you. Every day they lay my clothes out and they tell me what to do. Every day the same old schedule, but I long for something new. Every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they all tell me clean your plate. Every day I must do lessons, study math, and then debate. I long for adventure, I long to be free. There must be something different, a different life for me.
Hold on, you live in the palace, get 3 meals a day, and get to go to school?
I'm made to go to school. It's not a choice. Oh, my dirty peasant friend, how I wish just one day I could do what I choose and, God forbid, skip a meal.
You don't say. Let me tell you about my life. Every day I wake up hungry and I look for food to take. Every day they almost catch me and I run till my legs ache. Every day I do some errands for the scribe down at the square, so that he might teach me letters and I'll gain some knowledge there. I don't need adventure, I must disagree. There must be something different life for me.
Hang on then, here, cinching my hat for your headband.
Do I get to keep it?
Possibly.
Would you look at that? You could be me, and you could be me.
Here, I have a plan. Let's trade places. You take my place at the palace, and I'll take your life here.
Got it?
I'll meet back here in 3 days.
Did you wonder when you woke up what events would come to pass?
Did you think that when I met you, that you would join the upper class? Oh, do we dare? Oh, yes, we do. Now you be me, and I'll be you. Now, I should probably know your name if I'm gonna be you.
My name's Seti. How about yours?
I'm Tut.
Huh, nice name. Where have I heard that before?
Oh, it's common enough. Now here's to adventure, a new boy to be. Yes, this is something different, a different me. 3 days of adventure, 3 days to be free. New clothes and here it goes, a different life for me. This should be fun.
I think so, but I should warn you about someone named Seneb. Let's just say, keep clear of him.
Why?
We had a bit of a misunderstanding.
Keep clear, Seneb. Right. Now, as for me, you should probably know that...
There you are.
Who's that? That's my Aunt Ott, the Pharaoh's sister.
Wait, if that's your aunt, then come along, my wayward prince. Prince? When I thought new life, I was not expecting this.
There he is.
Or who is?
You, Seti.
Am I right in guessing that you're Seneb?
Indeed I am, and you are in big trouble. Where that scroll?
Right, the scroll. Let me go get that for you.
Get back here. Camels, get your camels. Anybody want a camel?
You need a camel.
Did you hear? At Fountain.
Yes, a good thing too. The Hittite ambassador is coming.
Tut, there you are. You naughty, naughty prince. Come here, let me look at you.
Do I have to?
Of course. I'm your governess. Look at you. You're filthy. It's straight to the bath with you.
Bath? But I was swimming in the Nile last week.
Swimming in the... What are you talking about?
Never mind. Why are you standing so close to me?
We're your attendants, your highness. We attend you.
Attend me for what?
Or whatever.
For your every need.
Prince Tut, as your royal tutor, I must say that you walked out not only on your courtly duties this morning, but also your lessons.
Wait, you're the royal tutor?
Yes, that hasn't changed since I saw you last.
Do I have some questions for you? Can I have some space?
Of course, your highness.
Listen, being the royal tutor, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Of course.
Well, here it says that the volume of a cylindrical silo 10 units high results in a quadruple hecat, but I'm not sure the equation to get us there.
My eyes deceive me. Is my young student finally applying himself? And where do you get that scroll? That isn't your usual one.
Dun dun dun! Announcing the Hittite ambassador.
We can look at this later. Have you lost something?
Your Highness.
Hold on, the ambassador seems to have dropped something. What is it? I can help you look for it.
Your Highness.
What is it? I can help you look for it.
Your Highness, he awaits your permission to rise.
Oh, that's what it is? Get up then.
In the future, the proper phrase is, "You may rise."
Oh, you may rise.
He already did.
I already did.
Well, good then.
Well, I never.
Have you ever seen such manners?
Young Prince, King Sepululuma.
King Super.
King Sepululuma.
Now that's a mouthful.
The nerve.
Honestly.
As I was saying, King Sepululuma sends his greetings.
Return the greetings.
Tell King Superintendent I said hi.
I will.
Ask him his business, the purpose of his visit.
So, what do you want?
One must appreciate His Majesty's directness. Well, King Sepululuma would like to discuss the port at Byblos, giving his people preferred trade status there.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, because it is an important port near our border, and it would be advantageous to both of our peoples.
I don't see it. Say, are you hungry?
Am I what?
Are you hungry? Because I'm famished. We could get something to eat. I can do that, right? Being the prince and all, I can eat whatever I want.
Of course, Your Highness.
Great, let's eat. We could talk over some grapes, or maybe honey, or grapes and honey.
eaten. Perhaps I should pay another visit tomorrow when His Highness is better nourished.
Okay, sure.
You must excuse him.
Oh, sure. Excuse you. I'll take my leave. Go ahead then.
Well, that was just shy of disastrous.
It was?
Oh, the tights are very touchy. You're lucky it was only the ambassador and not the king.
It appears our young prince has forgotten his lessons.
When it comes to rules and etiquette, which is what we do in court, every word and every move you do are subject to report.
You must practice manners carefully when you sit upon the throne. All it takes is one mistake to start a war all on your own.
So dot your I's and cross your T's. This is what we say to you. Perfect protocol must be practiced. That's what proper princes do.
Drinking tea with an ambassador isn't just to do with thirst.
When you take the tea, you must be sure the youngest one drinks first. Smile at an Acadian.
You can make a friend for life. But a grin and an Assyrian girl might get you a new wife.
So dot your I's and cross your T's. This is what we say to you. Perfect protocol must be practiced. That's what proper princes do. Bring it home, Miss Sam.
So dot your I's and cross your T's. This is what we say to you. Perfect protocol must be practiced. A perfect protocol must be practiced. A perfect protocol must be practiced.
That's what proper princes do. So, my nephew, I hope you will do better with the rules of court for our next visitor.
I will, I promise. I'll study. Miss Sen, let's go study right now. Over some food, maybe?
Certainly, Your Highness.
Your Highness, might I inquire where you may have placed the royal scepter?
Remind me around the whole scepter thing again.
The staff of power, the staff with the giant amethyst jewel atop it?
Right, that scepter. It's safe.
It better be.
Camel! Get your camel! Get your camel! Anyone want camel? If you want to get from B to A, then a dromedary is the way. If you want to ride that's really swell, then eat a C-A-M-E-L. And make it feel like a cow. Get your desert ride! Right now!
Excuse me, young man.
Might we interest you in a camel?
Not unless I can eat it. You'd have to be pretty hungry.
And a bit crazy.
Bread here. Fresh baked flat bread.
Can I have a piece?
Do you have any money?
How much?
1 deppin of copper.
Can I pay you back later? Maybe in 3 days or so?
Get away from us, urchin. Dates, sweet and sugary dates.
A date? But we've only just met.
If I had copper coins in every town, someone said that to me.
Does a whole lot of charm make up for very little money?
How little?
None.
Apples, oranges, sweet and yummy. Get them before they're gone. Fish from the river, cooked with onions.
me.
How about something shiny? My dad was always back.
Hi, Seti.
Hi, Seti.
Seti, is everything all right? Hey, snap out of it.
Oh yes, I'm Seti.
Who else would you be?
You have no idea.
What's bothering you?
I think I'm starving to death.
Tough run of luck, huh? How long?
For
4 days, that's rough.
no, 4 hours. What? What's so funny?
Oh, Seti, you're always such a joker.
No, I'm serious. Listen to my stomach.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to steal something.
Steal? But we could get arrested.
Only if we get caught. Why this sudden burst of conscience?
Yeah, come on, Seti. Would you rather be honest and hungry or a minor thief with a full stomach?
When you put it like that.
Oh, life on the street can be very rough. Though we get stuff to eat, it is rarely enough.
Yes, orphans like us must fend for ourselves.
So shops all around best be watching their shelves.
Though in Egypt our society is based on trust, it isn't always easy, so we do what we must.
Yes, we
Sneak a bit of bread from the baker, nick a stick of cinnamon to add some spice. When it's food to take me to take her, help yourself to honeycomb, sweet and nice. When your next meal's never guaranteed, you take what you can, yeah, you take what you need. So we need some days since you've eaten a bite. Your belly is yowling and growling at night. You do what you must to get over the pain. You take what you need to this fine refrain.
Snapping apple out in the basket. Pinch a piece of pomegranate as you dance. Take the raisins that you've been craving. As if you have a
There is a Seti we don't know and love.
When your next meal's never guaranteed, you take what you can. Yeah, you take what you need. Sneak a bit of bread from the baker. Make a stick of cinnamon to add some spice. When there's food to take me to take her, help yourself to honeycomb, sweet and nice. When your next meal's never guaranteed, you take what you can. Yeah, you take what you need.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, you get back here with my apples! You ruffians! What did you kids take?
Was it a camel?
Take a camel.
Please take a camel.
Get back here! Get back here!
Oh, come on.
Have you noticed anything different about Prince Tut?
I have. He said hi to me.
Me too. What's that about?
I don't know, and he hasn't threatened to banish me once today.
Me neither. I kind of miss it.
Really?
Well, at least he cares.
Speaking of, here he comes.
Okay, servants. What's your name again?
Why do you want to know my name?
Seems like the friendliest thing to do.
That's so nice. Nobody in the post has ever asked my name before. It's a height.
What a nice name.
I'm Kit, Your Highness.
I am Samaya.
And I am Jolie.
Very well. Now, I'm running a little low on grapes. Would one of you mind getting me some more?
I will, Your Highness.
That would be swell.
I will go right away.
Would you like us to fan you, Your Highness?
Only if you want to. It would be our pleasure.
You're the most kind, Your Highness.
Now, Miss Sen, would you mind quizzing me again?
Of course. The kingdom to the east is?
The Tethans.
Their king is?
Hold on. King Supercalifragilistic.
Sepalilulima.
I met his ambassador today.
Very good. And what is beyond the Hittites?
The Assyrians. Their king is Ashur-Abulut, who the pharaoh, who my father is visiting today.
Very good. You've done well learning the manners, and you're making great progress with the names.
There's a lot to remember.
There certainly is, but I'm glad to see you applying yourself.
Here are your grapes, Your Highness. Thank you, Ahit. Would anybody else like any? Oh no. Why not? They're very good. It generally isn't permitted for servants to eat with those of the royal family. Huh, weird. Well, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
It would be permissible. That's very kind of you, Highness.
Thank you, Your Highness. So good. I figure it's my only chance.
Well, I think that's enough studying for now.
Oh, please, no. I have some more stuff on the scroll I could use your help with.
Yes, about this. The scroll is more for scribes and priests, not for royal equation.
I know, right? Those guys make a good living.
I suppose not quite as good a living as Pharaoh.
Right, but if a pharaoh had a scribe, then he would be able to tell what. He would be able to tell what they're talking about.
Just like I've always said, you're really coming along, young prince.
I'm trying.
Well then, let's find some sand and you can practice royal equations.
Well, come on then. These grapes aren't going to eat themselves. Coming, Your Highness.
Right away, Your Highness.
Thank you, Prince Tut.
That was truly the best meal I've ever had in my life.
Sometimes you get lucky. You never know what life might bring you.
It doesn't make sense. We go hungry and we have to steal just to eat. If some people have too much, why doesn't the Pharaoh just say that everyone has to share? At least enough that everyone has something to eat. Merchants and the nobles, they would still have plenty. But at least people wouldn't have to steal just to eat.
What are you saying?
Stop talking sense.
Yeah, everybody takes care of their own. Do you think the Pharaoh would listen to something like that?
Maybe someday.
Seti, I've been meaning to ask, where did you put that scroll that Sineb gave you?
Yeah, the scroll.
Yes, the scroll. Where is it?
Seti, run!
Get him!
There you are again, young man. Are you still interested in that camel?
You've got to be kidding me.
Gotcha. That was easy.
Here he is, Sineb.
Good. Now, Seti, where is that scroll?
I don't know.
You don't know, huh? Well, we'll just lock you in the granary for the evening with the rats and see if that helps jog your memory.
I really don't know.
Tell us the rats.
No, this has gone too far. Unhand me.
Unhand you?
Yes, I am Prince Tutankhamun, son of Pharaoh Akhenaten. I've been in disguise for the past day. I demand that you release me so I can return to the palace.
Well, that's a new one. I've heard people say that they have sick mothers or some other lame excuse. Never that they're royalty.
But I am.
Of course you are. I'm so sorry, Your Highness. Please forgive us. Listen up, everybody. It seems we have a celebrity among us. chair. But now this young princeling comes down where it's common. Oh, bless the God, amen, he's visiting here. So, oh, hail the king. Oh, hail the king. Pay respect and genuflect. Yes, oh, hail the king.
But I'm not Pharaoh yet. I'm only the prince.
Whatever, someone fetch a chair. I mean, throne.
Hey, let's join the army to shoot bow and arrow. It's just for your pharaoh.
Your Highness will always be loyal. Each guy and boil will do the right thing. So all hail the king. Oh, all hail the king.
Kneel and bow like you know how. Yes, all hail the king. No, he's in rags, he boasts and he brags. Yes, all hail the king.
The snare drum beats for the prince of the streets.
All hail the king.
Let's sing praises with fancy phrases. All hail the king.
Runs and stands as he puts on his crown.
Oh, let it be written, his subjects were smitten when our king was quitting his living on high.
Thank you, Your Highness. You conquered your shyness. Lord, whose highness, so once more we cry. All hail the king. All hail the king. Pay respect and genuflect.
Yes, all hail the kneel and bow. Yes, do it now. Let's all hail the please live long among your throng. Let's all hail.
I'm telling you, you're gonna pay for this.
Oh, stick a sandal in it. Gag him.
The
Habu, Haji, Jami, lock our little prince up.
Come on.
You know, Haji, I'm sad about something.
What's that?
We'll never be royals.
Oh, Lord.
Go on, everyone. There's nothing left to see here.
So, you know how Seti was acting sort of different?
Yeah.
What if...
What if he's actually telling the truth?
That's just what I was thinking.
But how would we know?
Well, we'd have to go to the palace.
To the palace? How are we gonna get into the palace?
We'll have to figure that out when we get there.
Okay, but if we get caught, I'm leaving you behind.
Your Highness, this grows tiring. Where is the royal scepter?
It's in a safe place.
It better be. No one, someone, you must find it soon. You must have it soon.
I'll find it.
You'll find it?
I mean, I'll have it. I'll have it soon.
You better.
Go on. Maybe a night in here will help you remember where it is.
Come on now, Tut. Time for that bath.
That?
I'll scrub you up.
No, I can do it myself. Thank you.
Very well then. Aren't you getting all grown up? Don't forget behind your ears.
Very well. Now, will you leave the lamp? Miss Sun gave me a scroll about with the entire alphabet that I thought I might study before bed.
Every day up at the palace, I watched all the folks in town, not aware of words were, here's what I get for looking down.
Every day I always wondered what it was like to have it all. Here I am, I'm learning, feasting, but still afraid of when I fall.
Now here's an adventure, a new boy to me. Yes, this is something different.
This is something different.
A different life for me.
Camels! Get your camels! Camels, anyone? Anybody want a camel? You look like you need a camel. If your door-to-door is killing you, then camels what you want to do. And we wash them all so they don't smell. And they'll find us, C-A-M-E-L. Easy credit, just a fly. Get your camel swing on by. Don't forget about us. We'll be around.
Hello, is someone there?
Yes, hello, miss. Do you work at the palace?
Why, yes, I do.
Do you know the prince?
What an odd question, but yes, I do.
Miss Sweet, our friend was acting funny.
But we didn't think anything of it.
And we stole some food.
But he did too.
Yes, he did. He was a part of it.
And then he was captured by Seneb because Seneb thinks he's Seti and Seti didn't deliver a scroll.
Apparently it's pretty valuable.
But then Seti said that there was the prince and everyone laughed at him.
And we sang All Hail the King, even though we didn't want to. It was funny.
After he was thrown in a granary, we thought that maybe he was telling the truth.
Yes, we did. We thought that.
But I still want to point out he stole stuff too.
Slow down, slow down. Are you saying that our Prince Tut has switched places with the child of the streets and is now being held in a granary?
Yes, pretty much.
Yep, that's what we're saying.
And what did you say your friend's name was, kid?
Seti, ma'am.
Seti.
Are you going to send for the police?
Goodness, no. Think of the trouble your friend Seti could get into. How fortunate that you found me and not someone else. Come on, then. We have much to discuss.
Rise and shine, little prince, rise and shine. Oh, I'm here. Yes, and let's see if he did as he said. Behind the ears, not bad. Not bad at all. I tried. Your Highness, are you alright? Of course I am. It's just, I've noticed since you were a baby and you seem a bit off these days.
Oh, it's just with all the court duties and all, a lot on my mind.
I understand. Just know that Omaya's here when you need her.
Thank you, Maya.
Miss Sen, you're here early.
Yes, I just thought I'd spend some time with His Highness before his meeting with the ambassador.
A very good plan.
I think I'm ready. I practiced all my bows and phrases for etiquette.
I think you're ready too. You're a very fast learner.
Thank you, Miss Sen.
I only wish that all my students were such quick learners, Seti.
Well, I try. Who's Seti?
Yeah, who is Seti?
Maya, use your eyes.
Oh my goodness. I knew you were too nice to me. Where is Tut? What have you done with him? Is he okay?
He's been imprisoned, but he's safe for now.
Imprisoned by who?
Someone named Seneb.
Oh no, this is all my fault. Who else knows that we've switched places?
Nobody. Well, your friends. And I think that At might suspect. We do well to keep it from her.
Why?
Well, the pharaoh is out of the country, and the prince is being replaced by an imposter. It's the perfect opportunity for At to take power.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
Not if we can help it. Right, Maya?
My job is to take care of children. Your secret is safe with me.
Us too. Yes. We won't say a word.
Lips sealed.
Well, we guess best get this taken care of soon. You know what they say. A secret is best kept if only one person knows.
This really isn't good. The prince, he's in prison because of something I did. The gods must be punishing me.
You mustn't say that. You have a good, true heart. The gods will see you through it.
Maya's right.
Look around, child. To the west, what do you see?
Desert,
And to the east, what do you see?
desert.
And in the middle runs the great river. Each year, we watch as it grows more shallow, but we don't give up hope.
No, because we know that the water will return. Even though things look bleak right now, we know that good fortune will return. We live upon the Nile. We live at the whim of seasons. We suffer once in a while. But the gods must have their reasons. The river shrinks, the fields go dry, the hungry children cry. But far away in Africa, the rain falls from the skies. It's far away in Africa, the river god replies. It's far away in Africa, where Shu and Tefna play. The water slowly rise and wash the bad away.
And just like the river otter, we pray for the flood to get here. We watch as the rising water and hope that the ground gets wet here. Then from the south we see the sign, the Nile climbs the banks. 'Cause far away in Africa they heard us when we cried. It's far away in Africa, the river god replied. It's far away in Africa, where Shu and Tefna play. The waters come and flood the land and feed the crop beside the sand. They heard our prayer, and then the water slowly rise and wash the bad away.
Well then, are you ready for the Hittites?
Of course I am.
And what about the...
Yeah, the royal scepter. I know. I'll have it soon.
Dun dun dun. Announcing the Hittite ambassador.
Please rise.
I thank you.
What word do you have from King Supililuma?
We still have the port at Byblos to discuss, Your Highness.
Have you drawn up documents?
We have. We have.
Might I see them?
Yes, you may, but they are, however, in the cuneiform and Hittite language.
I see, but isn't it necessary to draw it up in both languages? Yes, it is, but we thought we'd save the expense of having it translated.
No matter. Let me see. Miss Sen, I'm still working on my uniform. Could you look at this section for me? It seems to say that the Hittite king would like to place 1,000 troops here. Is that correct?
It does look that way, Your Highness.
Royal Counselor App, would you advise that we allow foreign power troops into our borders?
I would not, Your Highness.
Well then, tell your king that we'd like preferred status without the troops. And open a trade route to Aleppo.
I will relay the message, Your Highness.
Ooh!
Did that just happen?
You know it did. You don't mess with the 18th dynasty. New kingdom, child. Boom.
Very impressive, Your Highness.
Thank you, At.
It would have been even more impressive, though, with the scepter in your hand.
Well done, Your Highness.
Your Highness, Your Highness!
What is this insolence? Bow before the king.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Please rise.
Your Highness, I bring great tidings.
What is it?
Your Highness, at Nobles, the Ferris is dead. Akhenaten is dead.
How? How did he die?
We do not know, Your Grace. He grew sick on the journey home and died this past evening.
This is sad news.
Very.
But we have a problem.
We do. What do you mean?
Protocol dictates that whoever sits on the throne tomorrow with the scepter will be the next pharaoh. Now where is the scepter, you little brat?
Your ladyship, this is very out of character for you.
But don't you understand? This is the most delicate time for the kingdom.
But yelling at the prince won't help him remember.
He needs to find the scepter now. Without it, no one can be pharaoh.
Seti, your friends mentioned a certain Seneb gave you a scroll to deliver. Is that the one you've been using?
Yes, it is. I know it was wrong to steal, but I just wanted to learn. And then we switched places, and I met you, and you helped me learn.
I still will. Really? If we get through this, you have no idea what it means to a teacher to have a willing student.
Here you are.
I will deliver this to Seneb as soon as possible. You'll have to pretend to be the prince for a little while longer.
I think I can do that.
Seti, do you realize how easy it would be for you to say nothing and become pharaoh?
I suppose, but what kind of king would I be? Knowing that the true king is left behind?
You are a rare child. I'll be back soon.
Go away.
Well then, are you still alive in there?
Yes, I'm alive.
And the rats haven't eaten you yet?
No, I've actually made friends with a couple of them.
Huh, well isn't that something? Well, little prince, we got some bad news for you.
What?
Daddy's dead.
What's that supposed to mean?
The pharaoh, he's dead. The word just went through the streets. They say that the prince should be getting ready at the throne. How could that be if you're sitting here?
Is this true?
Seems to be they're gearing up for a funeral procession and a coronation and everything.
Let me out! Let me out of here! I tell you, I'm the prince. There's an imposter sitting in my place.
You just don't give up, do you? Just give us a scroll and you'll be free. Prince or urchin, we don't care.
Come back, no!
little prince. Are you ready to give us the scroll?
Haji, what are you thinking? Address our prisoner correctly. He's a pharaoh now. Little pharaoh, where's the scroll?
I don't know.
That's where they have him. Over there.
They've had him there all night. I can't believe we were hanging out with the prince. Yeah, and now he's the pharaoh. The pharaoh. We were teaching the pharaoh how to steal things. Oops.
Well, come on.
Excuse me.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yes, I am Miss Sin, royal tutor of the palace.
Well, ain't that something? We got a line of high muckety mucks around here these days.
I suppose. I understand that you are holding the young man because he owes you something.
Yes, a scroll.
Here it is.
Is it now?
Yes, take it and give me the boy.
Hold on. How do we know it's the right scroll? It's a study scroll, very expensive.
Read it.
How do you know we can read?
Because we can't, you know.
Yeah.
You going to doubt the word of a royal tutor?
No, I suppose not. Let him out, Haji.
Okay.
Miss Sin, I'm so sorry. That's all right. I think you've learned some lessons that I could never teach you.
Your Highness, sorry about the stealing and stuff. Yeah, are you gonna throw us in prison?
If I did, I'd have to join you, and I've had enough of being locked up recently. Right now, I think we just need to get back to the palace.
We do indeed.
Hapu, Haji, tell me, where is our prisoner?
Oh, we let him go. Yes, we got the scroll, so everything's all right.
Wait, how did you get the scroll?
It was hand-delivered by Miss Sen, the royal tutor herself.
The royal tutor, did you say?
Oh yes, she was just very fine and seemed very smart.
The royal tutor. Do you know what this means? That boy was telling the truth. We were holding the prince.
Well, isn't that something?
The prince, the one that's going to be pharaoh after the coronation tonight. Amazing.
Yes, amazing. The one who was worth a king's ransom and now could have us thrown in prison for the rest of our lives.
Oops.
That's another 10 years on your contract.
Dang it!
Now, let's start packing. I'd like to be halfway to Samaria by the time our new pharaoh starts looking at the people and locked them away for a night.
Today we crown our King, our Pharaoh Haji. Raise your voice and sing, for mighty to command. Where the crown that is blue, O Pharaoh, we pay homage to you, O Pharaoh. Where the crown that is blue, O Pharaoh, sing praises on high.
It seems our new king is a bit late.
Seems so.
If he doesn't show up soon, he might have to give up the crown.
And why is that?
Miss Sen, this is no time for uncertainty. Someone must appear to be in power, or we will have a civil war on our hands.
That seems rather convenient for you. The prince missing, you the only member of the royal family left.
Miss Sen, I'm wounded. How could you ever think such a thing of me?
Today we found the land, rejoicing in all places. Do as the gods command. Let smiles light your faces. We're the crown that is blue, O Pharaoh. We pay homage to you, O Pharaoh. We're the crown that is blue, O Pharaoh. Sing praises on high. Your kingdom is nigh.
Citizens of Egypt, I have a note here from our prince. It says he doesn't feel up to the job of being pharaoh, and that he has fled the country. As such, it falls on me to take the throne until a suitable replacement can be found.
But don't you need the scepter?
All in good times, it falls on me all in good times, I will be taking the throne.
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary.
You're locked up in the East Dungeon. I mean, you fled the country.
It seems reports of my departure have been greatly exaggerated.
But you don't have the scepter. You need the scepter.
Oh, the thing you didn't have? Let's see. My scepter. There's a sleeve for it behind the throne. I thought everybody knew that.
They do now.
Guards, would you mind holding my aunt for me? She'll be banished soon enough, but I want her to see this. There you are.
There you are. I'm so glad you're safe. Are you all right?
Yes, fine.
Everyone, meet Seti. He will be serving as my chief advisor. He comes from the common people and as such has lots of common knowledge that I will greatly rely on.
Thank you, Your Highness.
No, the honor is mine. Thank you, my friend. You've shown great loyalty. Now, we should get on with the coronation prayer before someone else decides I should leave the country, or worse. Miss Sen, would you mind taking care of the coronation for me? It should have been my uncle, but I'd rather have you do it.
It would be my honor, Your Highness. High above us, the great god Ahmed burns. Today on the throne sits Tutankhamun, who we believe to be his worldly son. Join me in welcoming our new king.
A 5, 6, 7, 8.